Section 5 of A Book of Fairy Tale Bears. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. A Book of Fairy Tale Bears by Clifton Johnson. Chapter 5. Grandsire Bear and Reynard the Fox. At dawn one day, Bruin came tramping over the bog with the fat pig on his shoulder, and scarcely had he finished crossing the bog when he was accosted by Reynard, who was sitting on a wayside stone. "Good day, Grandsire," the fox said. "What's that so nice that you have there?" "Pork," Bruin replied. "Well, I have a dainty bit too," Reynard said. "What is it?" the bear asked, laying down his burden. "The biggest wild bee's comb I ever saw in my life," Reynard declared. "Indeed, you don't say so," Bruin said, and licked his lips at the thought of how good the honey would taste. "Will you swap it for my pork?" he asked, after meditating a few moments. "No, no," Reynard responded. "I can't do that." But after some further talk they agreed to each select and repeat the names of 3 trees. If the fox could say his 3 off faster than the bear could say his, he was to have leave to take one bite of the pig. But if the bear was the winner, he was to have permission to take one sup out of the honeycomb. And Bruin was very sure he could get all the honey in that one sup. Now they began to name the trees. "Fir, tamarack, larch," the bear growled. He was not angry, but his voice was always gruff, no matter how pleasant his mood. "Ash, aspen, oak," Reynard cried, and he won, for Bruin had only named 2 trees. "Larch and tamarack are different names for the same kind of tree," the fox said, and he pounced on the pig and took the heart out at one bite. "You've taken the very best part of my pork," the bear snarled, and he made a grab at the fox, caught hold of his tail, and held him fast. "Let me go," the fox begged. "I'll make amends. You shall have a taste of my honey." When Bruin heard that, he loosed the fox, and away went Reynard after the honeycomb. He soon returned and held it up under the bear's nose, saying, "Here on this honeycomb lies a leaf, and under the leaf is a hole, and that hole you are to suck." Bruin took the comb and put it up to his mouth, and the fox slipped off the leaf, leaped back a little distance, and began to laugh. For instead of a honeycomb, he had landed the bear a hornet's nest as big as a man's head. It was full of hornets, and they swarmed out and settled on the bear and stung him about the eyes and ears and mouth and snout. He had such hard work to rid himself of them that he had no time to think of Reynard, who escaped without any punishment. This experience with the hornets is the reason why Bruin has ever since been very much afraid of them. End of section 5.